Hey, how's it going, guys? The Guitar Gamer here. I've got another guide for you this week. We're going to be at Thompson in the ARCA car. Setup is going to be 10 to 1, plus 6, and 62 on the brake bias. And we're going to be going into 3 here. So at about the NASCAR sign, you're going to start braking all the way up to 60%. Trail it off as you start to turn in. You're going to do a bit of a diamond here. So you're going to try to aim your I try to dip my lefts into this contact patch here, and then naturally you're going to come up the track a little bit and you're going to arc out. So you can see there I'm still braking, still trail braking, and then once I cross that white line, I let off of that little 10%, 5-10% brake up to about 60% throttle. And then once I hit this last final hash before the white line is when I try to go back up to 100% throttle. So going into 1 and 2, about the time you hit the rev limiter, I try to go a car and a half length before this, for the guardrail here. I go up once again, about 55, 60%. Try to keep your lefts as close to this contact patch as possible. So you can see we go to 60 and then we start to trail off as we turn in. We're gonna go up and then diamond down. You're gonna go to I go early to 60% here, so about a car length after this middle hash. So you can see we're up to 60. And then once we pass this extra mark sign, we're gonna go up to 100% throttle. Going into 3 and 4 for the actual lap, not the build up, we're gonna brake a little earlier, about a car length before the NASCAR sign. We're still gonna go up to 60%. Slowly trail it off as you turn in. You're gonna come up, do a bit of a diamond, and then right here, this white line, I start building back into the throttle up to about 50-60%. And then a car length before this white line, I'm up to 100% throttle and bring it to the line.
There's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
And that's going to be a 19,620, which isn't bad at all. I think in this session, I mean, there were quite a few people, and I think I was like, what, 8th fastest? Okay, so now we'll go back, let it play without talking, starting from the build-up lap.
Okay, Chase, there's a car exit in the pits, heads up.
All right, and there you have it. And as I usually say, if you use something like Garage 61, try not to get too caught up in the times. There's a lot of guys that you're going to see topping the leaderboards there. If you'll notice, a lot of them are lower iRating, and what that is that a lot of guys will decrease the track temp as much as possible to try to get as much extra speed as they can. So you have to watch out for outliers like that. So like with this 19.62, when I filtered by similar track temps, I was like the 6th fastest overall. So yeah, you can be competitive with this. Try to get into the 19.5s, but it's tough. It's tough to get into there. At least from what I've found. Maybe if I got into a private lobby, but I don't know. I try to do these with with other cars, just that way I know it's similar to what you're actually going to see when you're on the track. So anyhow, thanks for watching, and you guys have a good one.